A couple days ago, the majority of the internet went down, and a lot of niggas was complaining how they couldn't beat their meat, go on Canvas, or even sleep on their bed because it was fucking electronically powered. It all stems from AWS, Amazon Web Services. I'm not Tony Stark, so I'm not gonna get too much into detail. Basically, all these companies and shit, they got apps and they got websites. And these apps and websites not only need to be powered, but the data that they collect also needs to be stored. Now, in order for them to have all of that, they need what's called a data center, but these shit is mad expensive. So what AWS does is that they're basically a rental company for data centers, right? So you're not renting the data center itself, you're just renting the power you need within the data center. So, feel me, it's very quick and efficient, and also these niggas are mad cheap when it comes to that shit. The reason why is because AWS is a subsidiary of Amazon, and that just basically means that they're Amazon baby bro, you know what I'm saying? They're two separate niggas, but they're still related, so they got access to a lot of the same shit. And one of the most important things when it comes to making data centers is capital, money. Data centers are mad expensive, but because they got access to a lot of capital, they're able to access what's called economies of scale. Economies of scale basically explains how in economics, when it comes to supply chain, you're always going to save more by spending more money technically. Easiest example to think of this shit is trapping. Look at gas. If you buy an eighth, let's say the eighth is 40 cash, right? The 7 is not going to cost 80 cash. It's going to cost between 60 to 70 because if that shit costs 80 cash, then you might as well buy 2 eighths. It's not going to be any difference. So someone may only have enough money to buy an eighth, but if they have enough money to buy a sub, then they get more weed technically for cheaper. So back to AWS, because they spend less money on average versus smaller companies, they're able to charge less, so they don't have any upfront costs and all that extra shit. Which is why so many niggas fuck with them, because not only are they cheap, but they're all across the globe. But I think this is a true problem for concern, and we saw that the other day, because if AWS is fucked, then everyone in the world is fucked. As soon as AWS sneezes, everybody catches a cold. This outage that AWS had fucked up wild bread for mad niggas. And this is potentially giving vibes of fucking monopoly. And monopoly is basically like someone who's consolidating the whole market. Because it's like, bro, for that big ass reaction to happen just of one company is fucking crazy. Like, this is like a global reaction, not just one country. And if y'all were paying attention in middle school, y'all remember about robber barons and oil. That's the reason why monopolies are illegal now, because niggas found out the hard way. And if you don't remember that, I know you know the game Monopoly. I just learned this recently. This was actually created to show the reason why monopolies in real life are so bad. Just think about it. When you playing the game and one of your mans has all the properties on the game practically, wherever you step, you paying rent. So like for me, there's no room. Like for me, you playing, but are you really even playing? Like for me, you're just gonna go bankrupt. And I'm not saying that AWS controls the entire market, but I'm just saying they control a good chunk of it. And this seems that it could be a potential security issue in the future. So let's say God forbid for me, some nigga takes over AWS some way somehow. How's that shit gonna work? But then again, as I said, I'm not Tony Stark, and that's something that the Federal Trade Commission would have to look into, and niggas that actually understand that shit. But I forgot to speak on it because a lot of niggas are confused, and I'm quite interested in myself. So for me, let me know down in the comments what y'all niggas is thinking.